Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Annie from Medical School Life, and of course, transitioning into van life. So, I wanted to do this video today on Christmas Day because I know some people, they're away from their family, their friends. They could maybe feel a little lonely today. The holidays are hard for people, when you're not surrounded by, the people you love, like me. I'm here, I'm in Poland, and my family and friends are back in the US. But I still try to have a great time. Look, I'm wearing my onesie, which I love, so I'm doing that. I kind of redid my hair. So I kind of did things to kind of make me feel a little bit better today, even though I'm away from, my kids and stuff, and I'm here by myself. It's okay. It's okay. You can make the day special even if you're alone. Being alone doesn't necessarily mean you have to feel lonely. I think about past Christmases that make me smile. I've made some calls today, and I'm definitely going to make some more calls. I've got to call, my sisters and my brother, and, I spoke to a few other friends, and I want to know, put down in the comments, how you're feeling today, how your Christmas is going. And what do you think about what I said as far as, you can be alone and still, not necessarily feel, lonely, that you can still have a good time. You can still enjoy your holiday, and you don't have to, be depressed. I'm here, I'm in Poland, I'm by myself. But you know what I did? I said, okay, Christmas is coming. I know I'm going to be by myself. So I went out and I kind of bought a few things that I like. I got me some meats and some cheese, which I probably shouldn't have. And I got like my favorite beverages, and of course I got my apartment cleaned. Oh my gosh, when I tell you guys, I called my the lady that cleans my apartment, and I made sure, I was like, okay, for Christmas I want my apartment clean. And I mean, she came and she did the darn thing. I mean, my kitchen looked spotless, my bathroom looked spotless. I was so happy. I was so happy about a clean apartment because let me tell you, it was a mess because I've been studying so much. Medical school is difficult, and it can be lonely, even though I'm surrounded by other students, it can be lonely at times because we spend so much time studying by ourselves. But for this particular day, I was like, okay, I'm going to be by myself. Let me get some of my favorite things in the fridge. Let me kind of plan my Christmas day out. I'm going to make a few calls. I'm going to watch a few movies, and I think if you plan your day, you can really, really take control of it and not let the sadness or the depression get a hold of you when you're alone, or when you feel like um you just by yourself. You can really take charge, which is what I did, because I knew I was going to be by myself. And it started snowing last night, and that kind of even made me happy, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a white Christmas. And it's my last Christmas in Poland. It's my last Christmas, and of course I want to enjoy it. I'm excited about it, and you know, let's see. I'm just excited, and I have a few people on with me. Hey guys, hey, how are you doing today? I wish I could see. Let me see if I can see your comments, because I know you're writing me comments. But how are you doing, guys? Are you feeling happy today, Christmas Day? There I go. I see. Oh, there I have Mohammed. Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to see, you know, and have some time online and just enjoy your holidays. What are you doing today for your special day? Write me some comments, tell me what you're doing, tell me what you're eating, stuff like that. And, maybe some more people will get on if they're lonely and they don't have anyone to kind of share the day with. I figured I'd get on here for a little bit and kind of cheer you up if you're down for the day. It doesn't have to be that way. I did go home for Thanksgiving, but it was a quick trip. I got to see, my kids. I got to see other family members and hang out and have a good time. And it was nice. It was nice, but I knew I would be here for Christmas and New Year's by myself, which is okay. I mean, I started going back to the gym the other day. Cause listen, I needed to work out. My body was saying, if you don't get to the gym, we're gonna revolt. My body was like, we can't keep putting up with this. You better get us back to the gym. So I was like, okay. So started going back to the gym and everything, been working out. And that's the thing about, the year when it's coming to a close, you can kind of assess, your life. Are you on track? Are you off track? Are you really doing what you want to do? Um, it's time to reflect, and sometime when you're reflecting, it's good to be in a space where you can think, and a lot of times, we're so afraid to be by ourselves. But I find that when I'm by myself, I can reflect. I can really feel my own genuine, uninterrupted thoughts and opinions, and they're not clouded by other people's thoughts and opinions. But I can really figure out myself and say, oh, am I on track? Am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I spending is my life balanced the way I want it to be? And I would say for the most part, 2018 wasn't very balanced. It wasn't very balanced. I could have done better. Yeah, I definitely could have done better. So, as this year ends and I'm going into the new year, the things that I want for myself is more balance. I want to be better with reaching out to people, you know, being more encouraging to people who are going through, tough times. Um, but at the same time, making sure I don't overextend myself. I'm one of those people. I love people. I love to help people. I'm a caring person. So sometimes I can take on a little too much. So my goal for myself is just to be balanced, just to be um, more in tune with my limits. We gotta. People say, "Oh, live life without limits," and I'm like, I don't know about that. I think you need some limits. But I know what they mean. Let me know if you know what they mean when they say live life without limits. We're just gonna live. I'm like, y'all need to have some limits. Y'all been done dove off a cliff somewhere, living life without limits. But yeah, I think you should go after what you want. I think you should look forward to the new year. I think you should look, but do an assessment. Look back and say, hey, did I do the best that I could do? Could I do better? Could I do better by my friends? Hey there. Who is that? Abdullah? Abdullah. Hey, Abdullah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So yeah, I mean, you got to think, did you do enough by your friends, your family, and most importantly, this is what always gets left out. Did you take care of yourself? Did you do what you wanted to do mentally, physically, spiritually for yourself in 2018? Or could you have done better? Let me know. Put some comments below. Could you do better? Let's chop it up. Let's see, what do you think 2018 was lacking for you? Just put a little comment so we can discuss it, and I can kind of see what you're feeling and thinking for the new year, and what you want to do better, because we can all improve, all of us. There's no person who's perfect, and it's a journey. It's something we have to constantly keep our eye on, because a lot of times we can get to a point where we're just lacking in certain areas, whether it be how we're eating, how we're treating people, and how we're treating ourselves. Because a lot of times you'd be surprised how many people put themselves last. You're more than willing to go out here and do for others, do. And you turn around, you exhausted, you're lacking, and sometimes we do have to put ourselves first so we can be healthy mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and then I think we're better able to help other people, And so, if you're lonely this Christmas holiday, why not take the time to, and I should say, if you're alone, not lonely, because you can be alone and not lonely. Yes. So why not take the time to just go back over 2018 for yourself? And if you don't want to be lonely next Christmas, put a plan in place where maybe you get out and meet people, maybe you take up a hobby, whatever it is that you think you could do, so that next Christmas, hey, yes, you agree, exactly, because we have control over certain things that, in our lives, that we can, manifest what we want if we are willing to just put ourselves out there. But we have to be willing to do that. I always say, the life we want, we got to go get it. It's not going to come to us. We've got to go get it, and if you want to be in a group of people next Christmas, it's absolutely possible. If you want a significant other in your life by next Christmas, listen, it's absolutely possible, but you've got to put yourself out there in different ways. And, staying in your house or not changing the way you think or your lifestyle is not going to get you what you want. You see where it got you this Christmas by yourself. But, and I don't mean to make light of it, because some people get really depressed, and sad. But I would say this: instead of being sad or depressed, get motivated. Yes, get motivated, get excited, get determined, and say, you know what? I'm not going to be alone next Christmas. I'm going to pick up a hobby. I'm going to make a friend. I'm going to pick up the phone. Maybe I'll reach out to family that I haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe I'll mend some of those bridges that I've burned, because we can, sometimes people with a slick tongue, you can burn some bridges, or maybe you told this person off, or and if we can go back and just be calm and say, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, maybe I was wrong. We always got to take responsibility for our part in every situation. There's always enough to go around. Nobody gets out of any situation clean, if you know what I mean. But there are people who don't want to take responsibility. They're always saying, oh, the other person, oh, if it wasn't for this, or if they didn't say that, or if that. But, you can always diffuse. People don't know enough about conflict resolution. It's a real thing. It's a real science behind conflict resolution. And so in any blow up or disagreement, somebody could take the higher road and, say, you know what, before it gets out of hand, before we get in a situation where we can't take things back, let's calm down. Let's have a meeting of the minds so that we don't burn a bridge, burn a bridge. Now, sometimes that means you have to go away and come back and, take a day, before you can actually resolve it or whatever, and that's necessary, that's fine. But what I'm saying is this. I'm saying that whatever you want your life to be this time next year, if it's not what you want it to be right now, you get to change it. You get to change it. If it's a physical change you want to make, if it's a mental change you want to make, if it's a spiritual change you want to make, whatever it is, you can do it. You just got to be willing to do the work that it takes to get there. And I think that's the biggest hurdle. But once if you put a plan on paper and seriously sit down and write it down, it will begin to manifest itself, and then once you write it down, you post it, put it up on a mirror, or, keep reading it, or put it on your phone, and then maybe share it with one other person that you might be close to or whatever. And then you say, okay, what's the first step? What do I have to do first? And if it's, maybe you have to get over fear. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you say, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know if I can do it, And I think the biggest thing that steals life from people is fear. That is the biggest stealer of dreams and life and liberty and freedom. That fear is a beast. But I say, feel the fear and then do it anyway. Do it anyway. It won't kill you. Fear, is not going to kill you. It can build you if you can get beyond it, if you can move through it. Because you can't get past it. I mean, everybody feels fear. It's there to save us from danger. We're supposed to be afraid of danger. But, building a life for yourself, there's no danger of killing yourself, So I say, go for it. I say, be excited about life every day, because we're only given so many days, and no one knows the number of days we're given. So you might as well live out loud. What they gonna do? They can kill me. They can't eat me. And even if they do eat me, I'm dead, so I don't care. So just live your life to the fullest. Enjoy your life. Enjoy this holiday, whether you're alone, whether you're with family, whether you're with friends. And just know that from this day forward, you can absolutely create the life you want. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there. I want to especially give a shout out to my YouTube community. And I want to encourage you to keep watching my journey, because now everything is my last. This is my last Christmas in Poland, and there'll be more lasts. But you know what? There'll also be some firsts. So I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Bye.